Good afternoon. I'm Ellie Ancrum Ingbritsen, and I am very proud to be here for this wonderful celebration. Briefly, I want to reflect upon a little bit of Sister Francis's influence on my life as an educator and as a CSE alum. I and some of my classmates came to St. Elizabeth with a dream. We wanted to be teachers. We wanted to be like the teachers that we saw in our classrooms, the teachers that we wanted to emulate. We talked about stories in Santa Maria Hall about our dolls being taught, our neighbors being taught, our sisters and brothers being taught. But we didn't know exactly what teaching was going to entail until we came to Santa Maria Hall and met Sister Francis. We learned digraphs, diphthongs, consonant, vowel, consonant. We learned how to do miscues. We did portfolios. We did bulletin boards. But most of all, we found out that we were not just living a dream. We were becoming directed to discern a vocation of service. We were taught that we were instilling upon young people the same dreams as we, and including in that the ability to read, to write, to computate, to enjoy art and music, and maybe even learn how to use an air track with Sister Margaret in science. But with all of those experiences, one thing we learned in a subtle way was the mission of education. In Hebrews chapter 13, verse 7, it says, "Remember your leaders who spoke the word of God to you. Consider the outcome of their way of life and imitate their faith." We were commissioned as servant leaders. We learned that all of the technology, all of the pedagogy meant nothing than to understand our vocation as educators. And so with two words, always spoken, competency and compassion, we left the College of St. Elizabeth with a great gift. And Sister, even today, as I end every note or give any little response to my students, I put the famous smile face after every remark, knowing that with competency, compassion, commitment, and a vocation to serve, I have been given from you to give to other dream makers in my life and all of our lives. Thank you, Sister, so very much.